Hey, it's Make It Make Sense, Mary. How's your day? All right, so we are back. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great day. And yeah, so as you guys know, the purpose of my videos is to make sure that you leave feeling good, knowing you're not crazy, with a good laugh, or at least knowing somebody else is just as crazy as you probably are. But anyway, on that note, I just want you guys to comment. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. So let's dive right in. I was thinking, because, I just sit here and think of just random things. I don't know how you guys do. Thoughts are just like everywhere all the time, right? So I was thinking about like just how it is in your 30s, right? And it's like your 30s are like great years, right? But it's one of those things that nobody like gives you a manual on, you know what I'm saying? So you really don't know what to expect. Me at age 35, so mid 30s, I'm like, kind of caught in between the people are considering me a millennial, but I really don't feel that I should be classified as a millennial. And that kind of makes me feel some kind of way because I feel like I've been through like the evolution of technology, from start to now, for real. So I just think that's kind of funny, and I just wanted to talk about it. So let's talk about social media. First of all, so you know what? I like to talk to people. I like to make people feel good. So I was like, rather than just doing that in everyday life, let me try out social media. So I've always had a Facebook, right? Big hair, married today. I've always had a Facebook and, kind of used it for whatever. I changed my profile picture here and there. I used to post more than I do now and, whatever. But I decided I needed an Instagram and like I kind of use Snapchat and just whatever. But like, I'm not super into the social media thing, but like I like it, but I don't think I'm like as up to par social medially as other people are. You know what I'm saying? And there's probably 35-year-olds that are like, you're making us sound bad. You sound like you're 85 years old. But in reality, sometimes that's kind of how I feel with the social media tip. And then I think about it and I'm like honestly glad that I did not have social media growing up. So that I had to go outside and play or do whatever the hell there was to do. And I wasn't just like glued to my phone all day. You know what I'm saying? Or my tablet or my TV or my may have been glued to the TV, but you know what I'm saying. Saved by the Bell was a shit. I liked it. I had to watch it right here every day. Chill. After school. But yeah, like things like that. My daughter was like, the other day, she was like, remember how back in the day kids used to sit in front of the TV like this? It's like, yeah, I was that kid. And then like the whole like text lingo, social media, acronymial, that's not a word, acronyms and like all this shit. Sometimes I feel like I can't keep up. And like this was a few years ago. I think I was like early 30s and somebody said something about a DM and I was like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what that means, but like now I do. But in that moment, I was like, so yeah, I feel like cool sometimes and not others. You know what I mean? So that's a whole thing. And you also notice that you start thinking more like your mother and you start saying things out of your mouth that you like just can't believe. And this is from a woman's perspective. Men, you probably feel the same about your father. And you say things and you're just like, did I really? Like, I never thought in life I would say something like that. Like, do you guys ever, like, give me an example in the comments. I know something has come out of your mouth. You're like, ugh. I said something the other day, and just the tone of voice was like, ugh, sounds just like my mom. On that note, back in the day, did your parents used to torture you and make you do things you didn't want to do? No, you say? Yeah, right. You had to do things you didn't want to do all the time. My mom always took me to, like, the craft stores, and I was like, I hate my life. Why are we here? Whatever. Now I'm like, we should go to Joann's. Like, yeah, fabric, beads, jewels, t-shirts, bedazzle. So many things we can do. Oh my God, it's gonna be great. Office supplies. She used to take me to the office supply store too all the time. Hated it. She's very organized. Now, slap me a pack of fresh Post-its and I am legitimately excited. A new pen, crispy, smooth. Oh yeah. And you know what? Like when you get in your 30s too, me personally, it's like suddenly teenagers almost become a little scary. Like when you see a pack, a pack of teens walking down the street, dude, especially dudes, teenage boys, everything's funny. Sometimes y'all look like we don't, a little stand, like we don't know what to expect from you. You're gonna trip me up. Are you gonna roast me? Please don't talk to me. Excuse me. I'll move out of your ways. Come on through. And then the girls, I mean, you know, whatever. But teenagers are like a little scary at times. Think about it. Make it make sense. You ever thought about that? Ever been by yourself and rolled up on a group of teenagers? Can be a little intimidating. I think is more so the word. Yeah, I think it's more so intimidating. And like, when you date as a teenager and a young adult, you look at it totally different than you do when you get to your 30s. Because like by the time you're 30 something, for me anyway, and you've gone through bullshit, all kinds of bullshit, so much bullshit. Anyway, kidding. But it's like, you don't even have the energy for it, right? So it's like I've tried things like dating apps and shit like that. And it's like, I'm like, all right, because I'm bored. I whip up the profile that takes for freaking ever to do. So by the time you actually get onto the app, start using it, you're like super committed. Like you have to do it because it took so fucking long to do the profile. And I'm all like, interested, men, me, female, body type, curvy. Walks on the beach. Like, I don't know. I'm cool. Smoke cigs. I smoke a little. Like to. That's not how you drink, you know. A straw. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to write about myself in a little bio. I'm terrible at that. Shit, look at this bio. It's help me. Do you have ideas? I don't know what's bad. But anyway, so yeah, that's a whole thing. And then it's like, you have to weed out, do they just want to fucks? Or are they gonna murder me? He's probably a good dude, but not attractive at all. Why don't you have a picture on here at all? Which one are you? Is that your girlfriend? Oh, you and your girlfriend would like to have fun over here, okay. Bah. So you start talking and it kicks off like, hey, gorgeous. Hey, baby girl. Hi. And then I don't want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I just want to naturally meet a cool person. And then like, ladies, for the video game playing men, for the people who are in relationships, like I've done a lot of thinking about that. Don't get mad at them. Just let them do their fucking thing. You do your thing, they do their thing. Whenever you guys want to meet in the middle, it happens. And they move the fuck back on. And I mean, the middle could be an hour out of the day. Who gives a fuck? At the end of the day, sometimes it, you know, gets a little stale sometimes. You gotta amp it up, but just go with it. Y'all are both in the house. Everybody's safe. Not doing anything they shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, but that's just my opinion. And like on another tip, I have just like so many feelings. It's like, you know, you're told to respect your elders and stuff. And I mean, legitimately, like you want to be respectful. Sorry, I'm looking for ashtray. Like, yeah, of course you want to be like nice to older people or just people in general. Am I right? Like, but it comes to a point in life when your brain just clicks and you're like, I respect you if you respect me. Are you 85? Are you 20? Either way, it's an even playing field. Be respectful and I'll respect you. And if you're not, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna keep respecting you. Tell me how you feel about that. People have their own opinions on that, like for real. But at the end of the day, my thing is, like, it goes back to kindergarten. Everybody needs to revert back to kindergarten and adulthood. You need to think, oh, don't be mean. Oh, 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 I'm supposed to treat people how I would like to be treated. Oh, you mean that's right and that's wrong? Oh, let me do the right thing. Life tips, life hacks on how to have friends, and or maybe not, but just do the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Be kind. Fuck. Be nice. Like, for real. Be nice. So, also, when you get into your 30s, it's like you're lazy, so you kind of like naturally turn into a homebody, I feel like. But at the same time, it's like you're still, you know, young in your brain. Like, super, and we are young. Don't get it twisted. But it's like you're still young, drinking young, going out, partying young in your brain. So sometimes you just want to get it out. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, yeah. Whoa. Fuck yeah. Give me some more. Let's go, Dad. Whatever you do. And the next morning, you feel like pure shit. Like hardcore, terrible. And it lasts the entire day. Sometimes it might even linger into the next if you're lucky. You try to bounce back with Gatorades and Adderall. Have a prescription. Everyone calm down. And you a little. You still feel like shit. That bounce back used to be real. I feel like you do get to about like 25 or 26 though. And that's when that kind of starts to happen. It's kind of like the roller coaster we talked about on one of my other videos. It's like you 25, 26. Ooh, 27. Woo! Yeah. The hangover is real. Anyway, for my drinkers. Also, like, once again, it's crazy how, like, the little things excite you. That's a good thing, though. No. That's a good thing. Like, the little things excite you. You're like, that's the most beautiful bird I have ever seen in my life. That's beautiful. You know, I don't even want to take a picture of it. I just want to savor the moment and lock it into my memory like we used to do back in the day. But it's a good thing, you know what I mean? Appreciate the little things. You have to stop and smell the roses. My friend said, stop, smell the roses, Marianne. I said, okay, so stop. The roses smell pretty good, you know? But it's funny, like, 30s is good though. Like, you learn a lot of shit in your 20s, depending on who you are. Like, I was a wild and crazy. So, like, I've learned so much. You feel so much more comfortable with yourself. I just muted myself for a minute. Totally lost my train of thought. That's it. But anyway, yeah, you feel more comfortable with yourself. You've gone through things, like, you just really have, like, are really, like, focusing on finding you and your path and life, and, like, you're kind of there. So now you want to, like, take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's another reason I'm talking to you guys. Like, do what you want to do. There's no reason I can't do this and you can't do this. That's why you need to subscribe and like and hit the little notification thing so you can spend more time with me and I can spend more time with you. And I want to hear about what you want to hear in the comments, and I want to know what you think. And remember the be nice thing we were talking about. But I can take it. I can take it. But no, I really enjoy doing these videos and talking to you guys and just kind of making things funny, making it make sense as far as you not thinking that you're the only person that feels this way. And, you know, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. So I appreciate you tuning in. My 35-year-old self is now going to go try to do something productive, because that's another thing that you have to do. It's like you realize at some point in your 30s, like at the beginning, and everybody's different once again, it's like, oh shit, I am an adult for real, for real. Like, there's no denying it. Fuck, I actually have responsibilities that I have to maintain and have some sort of structure and some sort of routine and adulthood. My shirt yesterday said, can't adult today. Because sometimes it's just like, I don't want an adult. I just want to kick back and chill in front of the fucking TV, watching Saved by the Bell on the floor with some chips, Indian style, even though I can't do that so well because my right knee is kind of bad. Slips a little bit. I'll give it love. You know? But anyway, well, I look forward to spending more time with you guys. I want you all to have a wonderful day. Remember, anything that you're going through right now in life, I bet you've gone through worse. I bet you have. Think about it. And you made it through, and you feel good, and you made it through that, and you felt good. And now you're here, and you might feel a little rocky, but you are going to get through, and you're going to make it because you're strong, you're a survivor, and you got this. Thank you so much. Peace for now. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me what you think in the comments. Bye.